Grand Rising, everybody. Pinky, I'm going to bring you up. I need you to greet the audience for me.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello. I'm going to be on mute for a while. Will you greet the audience for me?
Okay, yes, I'll be happy to.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. This is Black Titanic's morning show for you. And also, I'm Pinky, the housewife, her co host. And I want to thank you all for being here with her this morning. And let me go ahead and say hello to everybody. But first, let me just say this everything is alleged. This is my opinion and and Black Titanic's opinion. And this video is made for educational and entertainment purposes only. Uh, and also, everything on this channel is covered under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. And let's get started. Now, I'm so glad you all made it this morning because it's been raining all day, thunderstorms every day. Okay. So I'm glad you all are able to have power. I'm hoping that everybody made it through safely through the storms last night. But let me go ahead and give everybody a shout out this morning. We have, let me see, Mary White. I'm so glad to see you in here this morning. Okay, I'm so glad to see you, Mary White. I can't click and show you all your comments, but then we have Nikki News on narcissists. Oh, Nikki, I'm glad to see you because we got some narcissists going on. Okay, and Shirley Terry, I'm so happy to see you again, Shirley. Thank you for being here. And Ebony Dancer, thank you, Ebony, and our Linda Gamble. Linda Gamble is the hardest working woman in showbiz, but she's not in showbiz. She's on the YouTube streets. So she's the hardest working woman ever. Everybody make sure you give her shout outs too. Just like you give Black Titanic, give her shout outs too, because we love Linda Gamble. Helen, thank you for being here. Helen Wilburn, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad to see you here. Regina B. Thank you, Regina B, for being here, and good morning to you too. And Shirley, I love my pink hearts. You know, I love my pink hearts and flowers. I'm just a pink lady. That's what it is. Let me see. Terry Gray. Thank you, Terry, for being here. She's saying, good afternoon, Queen BT. Jassy J. Thank you, Jassy, for being here this morning as well. You're saying hello to Titanic in the chat with those pink lips. I think, no, red lips. Sometimes I can't see the colors, but I think that's red lips. Regina B say, caught your live. We're glad you caught it, Regina. Let me see. Who else. Miss and Jessica J giving me the red lips too. I'm going to say they're red. Okay. Tanya B. Good afternoon. It's not afternoon anymore. Oh, it is afternoon. Gosh, because I just woke up, so I don't be knowing. Mary saying, good morning, Pinky the housewife. We got, let me see.
Thank you, Pinky. Hey, hello, everybody. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Thank you, Pinky. You guys know Pinky standing in for me today. I am babysitting, so when the baby start hollering, I will go on mute and Pinky will take over. Hey, all of my content creators, welcome for being here. I'm gonna thank y'all ahead of time for the Cash App. Hey, Trendy, y'all do know that Pinky the housewife is a content creator and my co-host. And Divine Virtuous Woman, I think she's a co-host too. Oh, girl, you gotta be quiet. You on that. You on that.
Okay. Let me see. Divine, is your co-host? Not co-host. You
I think she is.
Okay.
Plenty at some point, I love that 5 to 6 minute tea you drop. I missed it. I saw that one yesterday. Trinity drop. Okay.
I haven't seen it. Hi, Trinity. I haven't seen it. I'm gonna have to see it today because I just woke up. So
So Linda Gamble and Sonya. Sonya was making me laugh when I was on your platform.
I tell
But let
you.
me do the house rules, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
House rules on BT channel is everything is allegedly. That's my co-host opinion and my co-host. Be quiet. Under the copyright disclaimer, section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, such thing as comments, criticism, news, teaching, research, and reporting. All things on Black Titanic channel is fair use for entertainment and educational purposes. I already say just my opinion and everybody else on here opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So these YouTube streets is crazy. Is H, you know that on it?
Yeah, they are.
It's not that show. It's those cast members on that show always got some kind of stuff, criminal activities going on. It don't just be no drama. It's got to be something related to something illegal that they be trying to do. Oh, hey, Nikki News on Narcissism, how are you? And yeah, so that blew my heart. You guys, that broke my heart what was going on with Queen Sheiva. I
Yeah.
and yeah, that
We
broke
just
my
have to
heart.
pray.
I just want to say this is not the first time that Stormy used intimidation and threatening tactic when she don't like someone or when it's involving her brand. Y'all know I went out and I tried to patronize her brand. I was thoroughly intimidated and threatened. She put two men in my face, big old Courtney, y'all that big ass man, a dog, not the dog that y'all see, not that sick dog, and another guy. Two big old guys in my face. And that's the same way she used that other man. Y'all know who it is over there to come in and try to intimidate Queen Sheiva. That seemed to be a pattern of hers, using men to intimidate females when she don't like them. But
Yep.
Queen Sheba gave her a lot of grace because she said even when nobody else was trying to stick up for this girl, she had her back. And what makes me so crazy is about these people. They over there on his channel, like, how dare she? How dare she? Like it's so impossible that this woman don't give people their products. Oh, Pinky, make that make sense.
It just don't make sense. Let me just say this: if she realized Queen didn't get her products, or whatever the case may be, seemed like she was treating Queen like she treat hundreds of other people that didn't get their products, and they still haven't gotten their products. If she don't give you your products, don't be looking for it because she's that criminality. She got that criminal side. She's trying to use your products, your money to bring up her business and the heck with you. But she didn't know who she was fooling with. She was fooling with the wrong person at the wrong time. Queen is very smart and intelligent. She just sat back and just look at you first. Yes, and I can't wait to see what comes. I can't wait. And my money and my heart goes out to Queen. I'm here, Queen, if you need me.
I
I
am
am
too.
here.
I am too. You need a character witness. I got the video, everything. If you want to show people how this woman treat people that patronize her business, the Canvas Beauty brand, I got films. But
Mm-hmm.
to me, all them people over there on that man channel, like they like, oh my God, quoting Bible scriptures and all this old stuff. Like if people be lying on this woman, nobody lying on this woman. This woman in a better got.
Mm-hmm.
This woman got so many lawsuits going on. Where she don't pay? She don't pay nobody. She don't deliver her goods. And she always, even before she got on Love and Marriage Huntsville, over there at the Better Business Bureau, she was not giving these customers these customers taking these customer money and won't give them their product. So it's not unheard of. That's why I was appalled. I was appalled at that man fans over there because they were acting like, how dare she, this outstanding woman? She wouldn't do nothing like that.
You're making me choke over here, Black Titanic. Of course she will.
Yeah.
She does what she does.
Okay, I'm gonna go on mute. I need you to take over, baby, and I need you to keep it to Stormy right now. Okay.
Okay, I will. I will duly swear.
All right.
But yeah, Stormy's been doing this for a while. It ain't by coincidence just because she got on the show. She was behind in orders, allegedly, before she got on the show. So don't be surprised and don't you all take that like, she just sold this and she, call it what it is. Call Stormy for what she is. She's a user. She's a criminal in my book. And then she stays in court. If a person stays in court for every time she does anything, she's in court, there's got to be a reason for that. It ain't like she's suing them. They suing her. And she don't want me to start bringing up stuff because I can, but I'm going to keep it cool because it's not my fight. I'm going to keep it cool. I'm going to just be good and stay here and just watch. And I may get out of pocket sometime, which is Stormy.
Okay, and y'all do know Queen Sheiva always carry herself in a dignified way, and she's a fair person because she did, she said before when I was looking at her, she said before she still was trying to get this girl the benefit of the doubt. All that was in her face that she knew about this woman. She already knew about her in the Better Business Bureau. She already knew all that, but she still was trying to get this woman a benefit of the doubt till she just couldn't do it in her mouth. Till they just had to slam her right there in her face. And what make it so bad, that same night she went on talking to the public, this woman over there throwing him money. Throw him $400. She was over there under his chat, liking everything he said. Throw him $4.99. Now you didn't get a woman her product. I don't. If the bank had to refund her, that means she never did get her product. Miss me with all that on there. Well, yeah, she got a refund. Now the bottom line is that when she paid her money, she was expecting for a product that she never got. And that's what the people in the BBBB Bureau is complaining about. And let me tell y'all something. When I was watching Queen Sheiva, something dawned on me just how blessed I was for this girl to cuss me out so I wouldn't have to get her all them over them $2,000 some dollars that I had. My elderly friend probably would have been blaming me because they wouldn't have never got them products, allegedly. Yeah. If she would have been friendly and to me and took that money and all my friends' order, they probably wouldn't go get it. So it was a blessing to me. I was able to return that money back to my buddies after she cussed me out and threatened to pow me now. In the update, y'all, I did take out a warrant on her. And I never would pick her up. I call. And then finally, they told me that was resolved in January. Pinky, these people in Huntsville that notified me. I didn't know I don't know how she made that damn thing disappear. I don't know. I called down there. I'm trying to get some answer as to why would y'all pick this one? Why wouldn't y'all notify me that this woman warrant was served? I can't get no answers nowhere. But they said that the warrant was served January. In January, I know nothing about it until last month. It's crooked. And I'm telling y'all, I don't know why y'all keep giving this woman her money. This is a Ponzi scam, allegedly. Right. People take your money and you don't get that product, and you don't get your product. What they do is they make sure other people get it. Oh, they become millionaires off of you because they got a few people that will get their product so they can get them good reviews and say, well, I got mine. And then you got about 5 people say they got theirs, and then you got about 1,000 say they ain't got it.
Right, that is true.
And over and over and over, we keep hearing the same old thing. It's a shame how they do this woman. It just broke my heart how they do Queen Sheiva. That's heartbreaking. And to use a man to attack this woman and to threaten this woman, that is a man over there. I don't care nothing about his sexual identity. He still is a man. He ain't got no business attacking this woman the way he was doing. Then he was attacking her motherhood. Attacking this woman motherhood. He just going real low with it. The damn did something low down to the woman, then turn around and bully her, attack her motherhood. And then don't talk about he threw some condoms up, talking about what she need to do with them condoms. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that. And the fact that, and don't forget what he was called. She was called. He called her names that no woman should sit up and listen to. You don't call a woman a B. You don't do that. A man don't supposed to do that.
You didn't ask no woman to screw you in your butt neither.
Right. No.
A married woman over there.
Right. And see, my husband couldn't take that line down. My husband couldn't take that because he'll be all up in. He don't do the internet thing, but he'll be all up in his business. Oh Lord. And
okay, I'm getting ready to run this. I'm getting ready to run this video. This video gonna show y'all the type of person that this girl is. Y'all might have seen, but I had to bring it back out just to show y'all that this girl don't respect her business. All she want to do is get over all these companies. I'm gonna show y'all these different companies that she owed, that she may get millions off of and won't pay them. It's the same thing. You loan me all this money and I'm supposed to pay you back, and then when I get it, I give you my butt to kiss. All these companies, every day when I was in Huntsville, every time you go down there, every time I look around, every time I bat my eye, some company suing her. These are not no millionaire. These are fake. And y'all better take heed to what Queen Sheiva said. If you don't want to be threatened, you don't want to be intimidated, and then if you want your money, you don't want your money taken, because you ain't gonna get your product, allegedly, according to the BBB. They're not getting their products. You need to keep your money in your pocket and do not patronize this girl business. And y'all, I can see them now. Y'all coming for this black woman business. And how is it that we supposed to sit up and because they black, let you scam the community just because they black?
Right.
Okay, I'm finna send this to y'all. Okay. You know what, Pinky? She done went to sleep. I want to say this. I'm gonna send the rest of the presentation right quick. Then we'll go to her while my baby sleep. I want to talk about this right quick while she sleep. Okay, briefly, you guys. This was what is Carlos doing? Did Carlos think bringing this woman right here and this man and this woman? Did he think that this was going to save his show? Answer me that. What you think, Pinky?
No, it's not going to save his show, because the only thing he always bring on the show is nothing but criminals and sidekicks and rosters and everything. So we're getting the same thing we always get. We get people that has no standings, no character, no nothing. So we're tired of it. Only thing we want to see is black excellence, and if we can't see that, we don't want to see it.
And do you know? okay, this part right here with Destiny sitting up there talking to this man, I can't
Mhm.
help but to think, well, what about LeBarris? You said you've been with this man 15 years. You
Mhm.
done got married and had a baby. How do LeBarris fit in this?
Right.
Yeah, and she gets on national TV and try to act like LeBarris was such a low down person for leaving her when that baby was an infant. And
But
you still with this man. This man probably didn't know who the hell baby that was when you first had it. Go ahead
right,
on.
because you've been sleeping around with all of them. She was a bona fide hoe.
And then Lil Berry got her. She gonna say that she gonna side with Martell, right? But Lil Berry treated her better than what Martell treated Melody. When Melody
Mhm.
left, Martell wouldn't let her stay, give her nowhere to stay. Didn't care what his kids slept on, where they slept. There's no furniture, no clothes, no nothing. But LeBerry made sure that this woman stayed in a beautiful home, y'all, in a
Right.
beautiful neighborhood. He paid the mortgage payment up for 1 year, but she was sad with Hotel. Say Hotel was the better man. And
Mm.
something cleared it up when this man said that when he saw her husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
Moses said when he saw her husband, he knew that was not her type. So she decided to marry Moses because she thought Moses was gonna be her trick. Now let's get on Sonny. What you think about Sonny?
Sonny, I don't know what to say about her. She is one thing, she know how to clap back. That's one good thing. She's just a pretty woman that knows how to clap back and not letting Destiny get two words in. And because I don't care about Destiny, I really don't know Sonny that much, but I don't care about Destiny. I don't care if Destiny fall down and break her ankle or something. But
Yeah.
uh, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, I don't wish nobody that because I tend to fall and break bones too much myself. But um, I don't care about the fact that she's going in on Destiny at all. In a way, it's Destiny is getting what she put out. She put out all that bad energy, and she did Mel wrong, wrong to the bone. She did all that Mel did for her, and what did she do? Just took her in the back to her. And she the only one, Mel is the only one that gave her grace and gave her money when needed, try to help keep a roof over her head and make sure she can take
Keep
care
a
of.
nice hog, cause she was dry begging. You
She
know
was
what I
big.
call dry begging? Her utility bill will do, and then she gonna tape it on the damn door. They
Because
don't do that. Your bill either come in the mailbox or most of the time they paperless now. But she Melody just gonna happen to walk up there and she could happen not to be at home, but this big old bill is pasted on the door, y'all. That they
oh,
still
so
don't.
that's called dry begging.
Yeah, I call it dry
That's
begging,
the first time of the day. Dry begging. No, no.
dry begging. I get that from what's his name, Judge Matthew. That's what he called dry begging. Okay, you guys can go ahead on and put the video on through, and this video gonna show y'all just how low down, just how this girl practices is. This girl don't have no business practices. All she think about is getting over on people. How am I gonna make my next scam? And it's just not with the community; it's with the corporations too. Now, I
Mhm.
forgot to say this. I saw Destiny call herself unpacking some
At Stormy
products with
Warehouse.
Stormy Warehouse. So I don't know what kind of how much she had to unpack, but she's in that warehouse. Yeah. You can rent a little spot in that little warehouse like she do. Like Stormy be renting them little spots just for the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she don't be in them warehouses long because she be owing them. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna place your order with me. Pick it. Okay, I hope this is it. Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong to cause you don't like what nobody's saying about your business practices when you're the one that did people wrong.
That is true. Think about if all those people that didn't get their orders when she claimed that. Okay.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Okay. Sorry. I don't know why Betty always coming from Melody, but see, she thinks Stormy is all that. She try to pretend like Betty, who is Stormy's mother, try to pretend like Stormy handle her business better than Melody. Like for example, Stormy has a warehouse and Melody don't, and then yet and still every warehouse Stormy have, allegedly she owes them everywhere. I mean, it's in the documents, court documents, public record shows that you owe these warehouses, and you just moved, and you pretending like you got this great big old warehouse, allegedly, Stormy, but yet and still you got all these judgments coming after you, karma hitting you every time you don't send those people their orders, you get exposed. Every time you come up saying that you own all this warehouse and you this big time person, and you put other people down, you and your mother put other people down because you guys feel like they got less than you. But let me show you something, you guys. Y'all take a look at all of these $1 million judgments she got. And Betty, karma. Betty, you want to get on and on the internet, talk about Melody? Why don't you type this out? Type these $1 million judgments that's coming out. Oh yeah, this is Judgment Day.
Let me ask a question. Do you think it's energy between her and Stormy or her and Stormy's mother?
Oh. Well, I don't know Stormy's mother.
That
would be you.
Yeah, correct. And there was a little something.
Okay. Well, then now that's what was that between me?
It was something that happened on social media.
Oh my gosh.
They always blindsiding this girl. She walked dead into that trap. Stormy knew what her mother was going to say. She should have left her mama at home.
Because somebody else is talking that doesn't have anything to do with it. So I'm sorry, we're gonna talk.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I just said someone else is talking that doesn't have anything to do with the situation.
No, I didn't say I had anything to do with it. The only thing I was saying is if you all could, I'm just like talk about it.
And I think she will speak. But I think that may require you not to, just because you may or may not be privy to anything.
You, instead of storming to do the right thing, tell her mama, stay out of her friend's business, right? She taking up for her mom. They discuss these issues before they come on, how they gonna attack me.
And that's okay. And I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Now I will say this, Stormy. When you were talking,
she did let me speak.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want to forget.
Well, that's still rude.
Okay. So, Stormy, I clearly was asked about you on stage at the reunion. I don't know if you remember that. And I said, I feel like Stormy represents what Love and Marriage Huntsville is. That's not something I would say about somebody I got a problem with. I know Miss Betty, she had something to say. I didn't know there was an issue. I would like to be privy to what the issue was.
Something about a secret recording.
Mel went live after one of the show aired. She tweeted that someone secretly recorded her, talking about Martell.
I don't have any feelings pertaining to who Martell dating.
People took that and ran with it, saying it was Stormy.
At any time, you could have came in and said, no, it wasn't Stormy. You didn't do this.
I'll be honest, Miss Betty. People say a lot about me every day.
Y'all can't see it, but Tisha got this smirk on her face. Oh, but what it is, less than a month later, her and Stormy was at each other's throat.
All day. But, I can apologize to you if you were offended by a tweet that I did. I can apologize to you for that.
Oh, let me shut you down with this. Now shut up.
Y'all remember that. Now listen, y'all. Tisha sitting up there with this smirk face. She just love it when she feel like Melody is in trouble or Melody is suffering. And she was sitting up there with Carson Blue. That's why she had that smirk on her face, because she thought she had got Melody. Anyway, Stormy, get ready, y'all. Take a look at this judgment, this millionaire judgment over there bragging about she done moved into a new warehouse. Wow, they took this all the way to the Supreme Court in the state of New York. County of Kings Apex funding source against Canvas Beauty's brand, Stormy Shalisha Steele, you guys. Summoned by the plaintiff, right? The plaintiff is Apex. You are hereby summoned and required to serve upon plaintiff attorney at the address stated below and answer to the attached complaint. If this summons was personally delivered upon you in the state of New York, the answer must be served within 20 days after such service of the summons, excluding the date of service. If the summons was not personally delivered to you within the state of New York, the answer must be served within 30 days after service of the summons is completed as provided by the law. If you do not serve no answer to attached complaint within the applicable time limit stated above, a judgment may be entered against you by default for the relief demanded in the complaint. And I have like several judgments from Apex against Stormy. Let's keep it rolling. Betty, why don't you tell that, Betty? Okay, this is APEC funding. This was filed, look like June 8, 2022, you guys. So, Supreme Court of the State of New York, County of Kings. Now I got this. Canvas Beauty Brand, LLC. Plaintiff Apex funding source, by its attorney, Yakubu Kling, for the complaint herein against Canvas Beauty Brand. Company defendant and Stormy Celeste Steele guarantor. Company defendant guarantor is, and the defendant is, here's the parties. All relevant times, plaintiff was and is a limited liability company qualified to do business in the state of New York. Upon info and belief at all relevant times, company defendant was and is a company organized and existed under the laws of the state of Mississippi. Upon info and belief at all relevant time, guarantor was and is an individual residing in the state of Mississippi. Upon info and belief in all relevant time, guarantee is the principal and or manager or company defendant. Guarantee is the owner, the principal or manager or company. The facts. About March the 10th, 2022, plaintiff and defendant entered into an agreement whereby plaintiff agreed to purchase rights to company defendant receivable having an agreed upon $1,960,000 pursuant to the agreement. Company defendant agreed to exclusively use one bank account approved by the plaintiff. which the company defendant agreed to deposit all of its receipt and from which plaintiff was authorized to make periodic ACH withdrawal until $1,960,000 was fully paid. So they supposed to withdraw this this money automatically off of Mrs. Steele's account, allegedly. The agreement provided that, and everything is allegedly in my opinion, the agreement provided that if its company defended without plaintiff prior authorization use a bank account other than an account or close to account. B, company defendant failed to give plaintiff the required advance notice to prevent an ACH withdrawal, fees, being dishonored for insufficient fund, and plaintiff otherwise prevent from making any agreed upon ACH withdrawal, the company defendant was in default of the agreement. On I'm skipping down to 10, May the 27, 2022, company defendant payment will return for insufficient funds for the 10th business day, all without the required advance notice. As such, company defendant defaulted in the performance of its obligation and detailed agreement. Company defendant made payment totaling $277,000, leaving a balance of $1,683,000. In addition, pursued in the agreement, company defendant incorrect, insufficient funds, y'all. Fees in the amount of $500 and default account for the amount of $2,500. Additional guarantee is responsible for all amount inquired as a result of any default in the agreement. There remains a balance due and owing the plaintiff on the agreement in the amount of $1,668,000 plus interest to the statutory rate, cost, disbursement, and attorney fees, you guys. It's not in order, you guys. This is still from APAC. Stormy Steele. Number 10, company defendant made payable totaling, let me back up, guys. Number 10, on of above May the 27th, 2022, company defendants payment will return for insufficient funds for the 10th business day, all without the required advance notice to plaintiff, and at each company defendant defaulted in the performance and obligation as detailed in the agreement. Number 11, company defendant made payments totaling $277,000, leaving a balance of $1,683,000. In addition, pursuant to the agreement, company defendant incurred insufficient fund fees in the amount of $500 extra and a default account fee in the amount of $2,500. Additional guarantor is responsible for all amounts incurred as a result of any default in agreement by company's defendant. There remains a balance due and owing to plaintiff on agreement in the amount of $1,686,000 plus interest as the attorney rate, cost, disbursement and attorney fee. Yeah, keep on dancing over there and bragging and keep on giving parties and not paying your bill. So this is still APAC yet. Defendant have been unjustly enriched and that they have received the purchase price for items receivable, y'all, yet have failed to pay the sum of $1,686,000 pursuant to the agreement. Number 24, by reason of the foregoing, plaintiff is entitled to judgment against the defendant for unjust enrichment in the amount of $1,668,000 plus interest at the statutory rate, cost disbursement, and attorney fees. Wherefore, plaintiff requests judgment against defendant jointly and severely as follows. On the first cause of action, the plaintiff requests judgment against the company. Defendant is the $1,686,000 plus interest of the statutory rate, court disbursement, and attorney fees, you guys. This is filed in 2022. Storm is there. So let's just take a look at this document also. This is accent of the South. She owed them $8,349, February 2023. And then you have a $418.48 court cost. This is the millionaire that's bragging, y'all. Also, y'all saw where she had insufficient funds. Y'all excuse my grandbaby. So APAC was able to get a judgment, you guys. Yes, they were. They're not playing about their money. And Stormy, while you up there saying, yeah, y'all ain't got enough for me. Yeah, I just bought this great big old warehouse. Yes, but they're saying you got insufficient funds. Anyway, $1,703,350. $1,703,355. This was a loan, business capital in the way of Apex funding source, right? That's what it says. If you look down there, it says December the 5th, 2022. Filed in the Circuit Court of Madison, Alabama. Apex funding source, Stormy Salisa Steele, y'all. Yes, it's the defendant. Then and it says, I, clerk of the above named court, hereby certified that the plaintiff recovery of defendant in the court is a judgment without waiver, $1,703,355 plus $563.80 court costs given under my hands this day, December the 5th, 2023. And this was a judgment, you guys. And I don't know if y'all can see this. I might just put this up there. It's so dark. I'm just saying that as provided by 300, this is just 328 lien number, says that the state claims a lien upon all properties and right to properties belong to said taxpayer. So y'all probably can't see this. It's dark in here, you guys. Yeah. But anyway, Stormy, just according to the tax, she has a lien on her property, you guys. So Stormy, when you and your mama trying to come for Melody, maybe you need to be minding your own business. When you over there bragging about ain't nobody got enough to come from you. You even tell Tisha, yeah, Tisha, yeah, you wish you could be like me. You want to be me. What she say? She make $1 million a day or something like that. But anyway, where is the money going? Because according to Apex, they got a judgment on you. According to Apex, yeah, that bank account, yeah, it's in the court document. There was insufficient fund, and you knew that. You signed a contract according to the paperwork that you supposed to have all these funds in this bank. One bank. where they can go out and automatically every month take out money on that bill that you owe on, but there's no money there, you guys. No money there. Anyway, you guys, Stormy boasting, she all over there on TikTok talking about how she done made so much money on TikTok. But what you say and what you present is different. That's not the reality of it. That's not, and your mama coming on here talking about Melody, trying to shade Melody because Melody did not have a warehouse. Yeah, Melody don't own no warehouse. Let me tell y'all people something. Y'all better get smart. What's the difference? You don't have that overhead when you can work from your home, make your home out of office. And I prefer doing it like with my books. They're like, why you want to put your books on Amazon? For what? I don't need no third party. All I need is just contact, word of mouth. So my books been selling. They might not sell as fast, but they're selling, right? I don't have all that overhead, and I don't have to go split my whatever I get from my books through a third party. Anyway, we come to collect. Oh, we come to collect, but it's insufficient funds, says APAC. One say 1,700,000 and some. One say 1,900,000 and some. But they come to collect. Storm is still a millionaire.
A man just last year, we found an African taking a walk with his child 4 million years ago. Okay, now we found this complete skull. We found the whole skull. There's absolutely no question. He's not as developed as we are today. Say it again now. Say it again. There are no people on Earth, there are no humans on Earth except Africans until about 55,000 years ago. All people are Africans. The African begins to cross Africa. He crosses also, he moves to the east and crosses into Asia. He moves up and into the north, and he crosses the Straits of Gibraltar. Either the Straits did not exist, or it was very narrow at that time. So that Africa was only about 20 miles from Europe. And the Africans crossed over into Europe. There are no Europeans at that point in time, or everyone is black. The reason why that is so is because man was born in hot, humid climates. That is where the human race first appeared. Okay, that would be hominid. Yes, he is the first hominid. But modern man with our brain, occurs about 140 to 150,000 years ago in Africa. We have been able to trace it. We have traced it to the blood that the mother of mankind, and this is not Lucy, because we found a creature we call Lucy 3.5 million years ago, an African too. But the first mother of mankind, a black woman, is about 140,000 years old. We've been able to trace it through the genetic structure. We've been able to establish clearly that the first human, true modern human with our brain, case, etc., is an African woman about 140,000 years old. She has all the genetics, all the genes, rather, of the human race. Then you have the African fanning out. The African goes up into Europe. The transformation occurs about pink skin, and then the ice would produce the long hair, retention of long hair, or the long hair follicles, etc. Some people in the ice remain black. For example, the Eskimos, many of the Eskimos remain black because they had another way of dealing with the problem. Instead of having pink skin where melanin is not active, enabling the sun rays to come through, the tangential sun to come through and vitalize the body, the Eskimos had fish oils. They had seals and things like that, so it wasn't necessary for skin change.
What is the fish oil? What does it have to do with anything?
The what? The fish oil.
Okay, that would provide the vitamin D that was necessary to vitalize the bone.
Oh, okay.
You see, that vitamin D was coming from the sun. Therefore, if you have very black skin, and in that ice age, it's easy in temperate zones. Anybody could exist in this zone. We're not talking about temperate zones. We're talking about real ice. There were parts of Europe where ice was half a mile thick. Okay, so that it became an advantage to have the inactive melanin, so that the tangential sunlight, the slanted sunlight, which is less than African sunlight, could penetrate the skin. Okay, so that these are things that have to do with environment. They have nothing to do with superiority or inferiority.
And so for approximately how many years was the world populated exclusively and only by Africans, black Africans?
Okay,
black skin.
If you're talking about the modern, the last African, okay, because you see, the African is not only the first hominid, he's also the first human. Okay, the hominid is not completely human like us, but then comes the first human without brain case. That's also African. And this begins to change about 55,000 years ago in Europe, where you get Africoid types becoming Caucasoid types. There you have what is called as Cro-Magnon man. This is the what we crudely call today white man, as against what we crudely call today black man. Okay, they're really just human beings. Okay, but they undergo superficial changes, skin changes, etc. And later on, you would have other changes like the narrow nose and ice or heat, so that you would have superficial changes in the face of man, related nothing to his intelligence, his brain, or anything, related to the environment, the amount of sun, the kind of foods you eat in particular environments, the kind of qualities of heat, qualities of cold, etc.
So this first baby, put it on that level, this first child probably would have had kinky hair.
Oh, yeah. 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 Because that was necessary. Okay, in the climate in which it evolved, that was necessary. Curled or kinky hair, that would be necessary. Okay, and black skin would also be necessary. Because the albino, as I say, like not the stabilized pink, which came later, but the albino in my country dies by the time you're 30, because the sun would ravage you. Okay,
just briefly, if you would, just explain what melanin does.
Okay, melanin is protects the body in a certain way.
It's the pigment that gives us our color.
Yes. It's a pigment that gives you black or brown color, but it also protects you to some extent from the sun's rays. Okay, like for example, in parts of South Africa, in parts of Australia, etc., we find lots of pink people have cancer, skin cancer. Okay, so that if you were living in a tropical climate, especially if it's an extreme tropical climate, it is very advantageous to have black or dark brown skin. Okay. What we've also found is that we have misunderstandings about body shapes and face shapes, etc. The African has 6 faces. They don't all look alike. They may all be black or brown, but they have all sorts of faces. Like, for example, you have the Somali. People thought that these were mixed people. These are pure-blooded Africans, no mixture. They're in a different zone.
They thought they were mixed
because they had a narrow nose, for example. When many Africans have narrow noses because they're in dry heat. Okay, so that people made all sorts of stupid mistakes. It's only now we begin to realize you have ranges of African, you have ranges of other types, but the African has more ranges than any other people. Them in Africa, that pink African is the beginning of the European. Now, the pink African also started to undergo certain changes, like ice produces a narrow nose. The parts of Africa, you have Africans with narrow noses too, because dry heat produces the narrow nose. So that man is one. There are no races really. You have the African at the beginning of the human race, but the others are mutations. They're not races in the true sense of the word. Race is a social concept. That was to come later. And after the slave trade, when Europe conquered Africa, etc., then blackness and color became associated with being in a low position. So that, therefore, colors and races became associated with certain things. Those are things that are going to pass as we recover our history and transform ourselves. But initially, you have the pink African who becomes the European. He undergoes certain changes over a period of time. For example, in the ice, it's important to have long hair to protect the neck from cold. In heat,
That's Dr. Ivan Sortimo explaining how the different races came into account. I hope you guys would look him up. He was explaining that we are the only human beings, y'all. Let me get this off of here. I'm just gonna we're gonna get back to Stormy in a minute, but let me piggyback on Dr. Ivan. Y'all, we are the only human beings on this earth. The clear people are Neanderthals. They are not human beings. We are the only humans. The DNA and the genetics says that. The scientists say that. They own scientists say that. They are Neanderthal. Also, we're the only race that have hair on our head. That on their hair is fur. It's the same thing that's on dog hair. It's the same hair on their head, you guys. So we need to start loving our hair. They don't have no hair. Our hair is the only hair that can defy gravity. You put that afro up there, it defies gravity. And then, like I tell y'all too, they said that the oldest woman that they found was 140,000 years old, and she was a black woman. So the farther on, they be digging and digging and digging them graves up, trying to find out how old they are, and then they just disappear. You get back in thousands and thousands of years, don't nothing that's going to appear but our race, the black race. This is our land. Nowhere on this earth you can go and be a stranger because this is your land everywhere, all over the United States, all over the world. But anyway, that's Dr. Van Sertiman, y'all. That's who that is. All right, Pinky. We're
All
back
right.
for me. I'm the baby crying. You can take over.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Now, we're going to go ahead and get back to this Stormy business. Yeah. And let me just say, Black Titanic did a great job in bringing out some of the other people, companies. If she's not paying companies and they're taking her to court, and she's not paying the people that support her beauty, Camus Beauty, she ain't going to pay. She's not going to sing you anything. Y'all be hoping for hope. You know, you can hope for so long. And what she did to our queen is disgusting. And I hope she gets what she gets. Okay. But Black Titanic did a great job in bringing up like Apex and some of the other things. And I got the whole court docs. So and she owes them a lot of money. A lot of money. And I just have it sitting here right in front of me. That $1,960,000 that need to be paid in full. And they wanted her to take it out. It's supposed to be periodically by ACH. That means withdrawal. That means check. She need to pay them. And she haven't done that. They're still haven't received their money. And also, there's other money that she owes, like for instance, payments totaling 2,000 $277,000. Yeah, she haven't paid that yet. And I can go on and on. And that was Apex. And then don't forget, she owed money to Legend Advanced Funding LLC. She didn't pay them. That's let me see what that's $111,488.06. Oh yeah, that was just in June of 2023. She still owed them. They took her butt to court. Oh, I can just keep going on because I got it all. She's supposed to be paying them. It says seller should pay to purchaser the agreed settlement amount of $115,000 in full in family satisfaction of the purchase agreement by wire or ACH to purchaser attorney as follows. $2,000 per week to be received by purchaser attorney no later than close of business 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time each week commenced January the 26th, 2023 through March 2nd, 2023. Then, or she have a second option, which now she didn't take neither option. $2,875 per week to be received by purchaser attorney no later than close of business 5 p.m. Central Eastern Standard Time each week commencing March 9th, 2023 until the settlement amount is paid in full. Now, did she pay them? No. Have she made an agreement with them? The family pay them? No. She haven't done anything. Nada. And I can go on and on. So this is what I got another one. That was Apex funding, and then that was Legends Events funding. Then she had another one, WKND Digital Incorporated. This was back in this is this year, February the 13th of 2024. Oops. I guess she just dropped the ball on everything. Let me see what this one says. Since Black Titanic didn't bring this one up. You are hereby summoned to answer the complaint in the action and to serve a copy of your answer, or after the complaint is not served within the summons, to serve a notice of appearance of the plaintiff attorney within 20 days after the service of the summons, exclusive of the date of service, or within 30 days after the service is completed, if the summons is not personally delivered to you within the state of New York. In the case of failure to appear or answer, judgment will be taken against you by default for the relief demand in the complaint. Now, this was, like I said, this year, February the 13th of 2024. She didn't pay. So what happened? She got served. Yes, she did. She owed them. Let me tell you how much she owed them. And I can go on and on. Let me just tell you. She owed them a total, let me see. I'm just going to read it here. On about April 18, 2022, CBB and WKND entered into an agreement. Hereby, WKND agreed to deliver the following specific digital services, campaign strategy, advising, management, and creative production. In compensation for WKND's work, labor, and service, CBB agreed to pay WKND the agreed upon flat fee of $16,800 per month. $16,800 per month.
Plus, Pinky,
huh?
What is that? That's some kind of media thing? What
yes, yes. That's the people that did her media or her digital work and all this here stuff, her campaign work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then after she's supposed to be paying them $16,800 per month, plus 15% of the advertising spent on CBB on all digital platforms, plus late fees as set forth in the agreement. Now, they had it set up for on about April 12, 2022, CBB signed the agreement and returned to the same to WKND, indicating all acceptance of the charges and service that WKND would perform. Accordingly, oh, this way it gets into it. Accordingly, WKND performed the digital service and CBB was invoiced on January the 1st, 2022, January the 9th, 2022, January the 16th. These are all invoices now, 2022. July 1st, 2022. That means on these invoices, she's supposed to have been paying.
Okay, Pinky. So the bottom line of it, how much total do she owe these people?
She owes them $121,463.33.
Okay.
Balance due plus late fees. Late fees.
Okay, thank you. We can't go through everything. I mean, I got a whole briefcase of so this to give y'all the type of person that y'all dealing with. Now, when I was reading them other documents, she promised what she owed that $1,900,000 some dollars. What she did, she had no intention to pay you. She paid them a little bit, and then she closed the account down. Closed it down. This is why I call them Ponzi scams. Because I'm gonna give you a little bit of money now, and then after a while, you ain't gonna get nothing from me. I was able to get at least she said that when she got through, she grossed $1,668 is what she put in her pocket because she did not pay these people allegedly. But this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with somebody that don't have no integrity when it comes to business. And it's just not the little people, it's the corporation too. So y'all can miss me over there. When y'all just trying to pretend like Queen Sheiva must be out her mind that she didn't get her project. I just showed y'all that the woman ain't planning on getting that woman no money and no project. Let me just say hi to these people, then I'm going to have to close Pinky because this is good. Okay, I'm going to say hi to, don't forget y'all, my Cash App is just Black Titanic and what are super stickers, don't y'all forget. Okay, it says, I bought your book, Miss BT, because I teach. Okay, because I teach my grandbabies real brown history. I really want to interview you for my first slide. Yes, Miss Sugar, you can. My email, I just put my email down there in the chat. So that is Miss Sonia. Pinky is speaking to Miss Rue Jones. Linda Gamble, hey, babe. Linda Gamble is here. Everybody knows Linda Gamble. Divine Virtuous Woman. Can you put yes or no if you are a content creator? So Miss Sugar, you are a content creator too. So, because she said she's doing her first live, Miss Sugar. Okay. And then Miss Divinity, can you read that for me, Pinky?
It says yes at yes at BT, and people are always claiming to discover where we always inhabit first.
Yeah, we were here first. Don't y'all forget that. And we were here too. There ain't no. We were already here in the United States too. Uh-huh. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna have to close it down, but I'm gonna say something. What else did we not do, Pinky? We're just trying to come forward to support my sister Queen Sheiva, to let y'all know that them people over there trying to think like it's far-fetched that she didn't get her items when we just showed y'all the type of pattern that she had. Her pattern is not paying nobody, not delivering their product, and scamming you, allegedly.
Yep.
Okay, allegedly. I'm saying allegedly. The stuff is documented, but I have to say allegedly. Okay, Pinky, read that for me right there.
Stormy's so fake. She been waiting on Melanie. Her mama popped that off that night because she was on the line too. Yeah. That
Yeah,
make
and Miss Betty got the nerve. When Miss Queen Sheiva was on, Miss Betty got the nerve to say, uh, she need to sue. Miss Betty said that Stormy need to sue Queen Sheiva. Not make that make sense.
that ain't making no sense to me. Mm-mm.
That about just as bad as Uncle Pester trying to sue me.
Right. They don't want to be in court no more. That's all they do, stay in court. They need to get their own fold-up chair to get in court because that's all they do, stay in court.
Okay, you guys, y'all be careful when y'all be careful because I've been got when I've been on this internet myself too. I think it's a little over $70,000. So you guys be careful with feeding your information. Oh my goodness, this girl right here.
That's the baby, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off because she ain't gonna be quiet. So I want to just say shout out to everybody. I'm gonna have to get off because she's gonna. Pinky, are you able to read? Well, I don't like to leave my chat. Are you able to read this chat? I'm gonna go on mute. Can you read?
Yeah, I can read
stuff and give him a shout out for me. I'm gonna try to rock her back to sleep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Now, Miss Devan said, "Sugar, no, that is Sugar Eatson. It's a period. Some people always lie on MS or put her in it unfairly because of being envious of her being blessed. And that's like being angry with God because that's where blessings come. You're right about that. I agree with that. And Cece, thank you for being here as well. Cece is a content creator, guys. Thank you for letting us know. Make sure you go over and show her some love and blessings. Miss Cece, content creator in the house. And let me see. Bobby said, well, my monkeys on her. Well, my monkeys, well, my money is on her. Okay. Oh, girl, I'm thinking, well, my money is on her. My money is too. And at CC. Okay, Bobby, are you saying that you're a content creator too? If you are, thank you for being here. If not, you must be saying someone else is. But if Bobby, if you're Bolton, if you're a content creator, thank you. I see Mary White said, hey, Kathy. Okay, you're talking to Kathy. Haven't seen you here in a while. I haven't seen her either in a while. Kathy, where you been? Girl, you're going to have to start coming back to see us sometime. Yes. Ebony said, Ebony Dancer said, I know for a fact Stormy Hair Products was pulled out Sally's where I go to West Coast last year. It was probably pulled out because I ain't gonna say. Probably because she wasn't paying them or delivering on time and all this sort of stuff. No, they pay her and then she delivered the product. She probably got their money and wasn't delivering like she's supposed to. Now, Mary said she is talking about moving here to California. Only reason she's running to California, in my opinion, is because they're about to take that house. She's probably, because of all the liens she can't pay, she's probably behind on the mortgage too. I never heard of people being millionaires and can't pay the mortgage. I don't know. But anyway, so her credit is bad. She's not able to purchase a house here in California. She may rent one. That's what she's probably going to do, rent a house. That's all. And then perpetrate a fraud like she bought it. And then dancing around with other people's money, all y'all's money that she just collected from y'all wanting products. And
hold on, Pinky. I was gonna say something I forgot.
No, I'm sorry.
I was tuning in. No, it had nothing to do with you. But yeah, I was gonna say, did y'all know that this is gonna be like the third house? She said she's moving to California.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
would they move? Because they just moved from Mississippi, then they moved to
Huntsville.
Huntsville. Now they're trying to get out of here and go to California. All
Yeah.
right.
She's trying to get way on the other side of the country. You know why? Because she can't sell that house. They're probably already getting ready to evict her. You know, you got so many months to stay there before they kick your butt on out the door.
Well, they
So
got a lien on that house.
there's a lien on it too. Yeah. And
Oh,
the people with the lien can take it.
okay. I was going to ask you, don't you remember the reason she don't use Canvas Beauty brand anymore? She use 102 or something like that on the end because they took it.
Because of the UCC filings.
Yeah, they took Canvas. They terminated Canvas Beauty brand. I want to say allegedly, but according to those documents that we got.
Well, Black Titanic, I'm reading it off the docs. I got the docs pulled up.
I know you got the docs, but I'm still saying allegedly.
Okay.
I'm letting the audience know, that it had been terminated. So, so what she call it now? She don't call it Canvas Beauty brand no more. Or is it Canvas Beauty brand 101, 102? You add some numbers.
I think it's 102.
Yeah, it was taken from her. Yes. All right, you guys, thank y'all for being here. And somebody gave me a $10 cash app. I appreciate that. Don't forget to don't y'all forget I update y'all on me and Maurice. We got a hearing on the 17th, you guys, of this month. So that's the update. And I just like to tell y'all quit messing with True T. I heard they messing with her about the GoFundMe. That lady ain't kept not one dime. Every time it's time for me to go to court, this woman gonna dish it out. Whatever y'all give her, she dish it out to pay these attorney fees, and she's splitting it between me and here for the hot tea. She is not keeping that money. She is not a fraud, you guys. I saw over there one Facebook page. They telling True T to get her money back, So, but she's not. It's not no fraud. I wouldn't have been able to get no lawyer if it wasn't for her. Yeah, you guys. So she's not a fraud. I'm just letting y'all know that. And then I like to say one thing to Wanda. Wanda, you shouldn't did what you did. You shouldn't be talking about that woman's child. Well, did you see what Wanda did, Pinky?
No, I haven't saw it all, but I had heard about it. That she talked about I've been intending to, and wait, yes, it did. That was late last night.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did the replay. She shouldn't have talked about that woman's child because she wouldn't want nobody to talk about her daughter. Her daughter is live and well, walking around every day, scamming and scraping and struggling. And then you're going to talk about a woman's child that's laying in the bed fighting for his life. You are deplorable. That is a deplorable act. That is unconscionable.
And she was just in the way she said it, man. She talk about everybody, kid. Why don't you mind your own business over there? One, tell them how y'all use your grandkids as accomplices to go out and steal. You want to talk about somebody's motherhood? You and your daughter, y'all. I forgot y'all criminal world using y'all grandkids as accomplices, hiding stuff under the baby because you won't think that they won't check the babies.
And it's not just something Wanda did when she was growing up and grown. It's a generational curse with them to take the children and let the kids be involved in stealing. And it's not just in that family. Kiki even done it with her kids.
You mean
Tisha? Generational thing.
Not Kiki, it's Tisha. Kiki didn't do that. Tisha.
Tisha.
Yeah, okay. Not Kiki. Yeah. So you got this mother-daughter team. She got the nerve to put her mouth on somebody else's child when she is the worst versus an embarrassment to the black race.
Mm-hmm.
Embarrassment. Then where's your son at? You want to talk about this woman's son? Where your sons at? Because you don't never talk about your other children. You act like you don't care nothing about your other children. The only person you care about is Tisha because she on TV and you trying to live your life through Tisha, the one with the BLT degree. Oh wow, it's still
The BLT degree.
yeah. Yeah. Talk out her name on that thing that hurted me. And see, my brother just came. My brother, this time of last year, I was going through the same thing with my brother. A lot of y'all know my brother was in a coma.
Yeah.
And you have to take mental breaks. Girl, you got to take mental breaks. You got to, I don't care where you at. A sick loved one is so stressful to you mentally.
Yeah. I'm going to plead to Wanda's side that she may not know she got. Okay? I don't know, do she have it? But if it's in there in that brain cell of hers, that's the side I'm pleading to, or maybe in her big, wide body. Wait, Wanda, you need to apologize. Okay? You got to do better than that. You showing examples. That woman, she talked with your girl. I think I'm saying it right. She is going through something with her family. Let her work through this on her own time, in her own peace. She don't need nobody like you or nobody else coming at her, screaming and scraping and hollering and acting a fool. Leave her alone. If you want to pick on somebody, go pick on somebody that's picking on you. Go pick on somebody. G Squad called you out. You scared of her? Go pick on G Squad or something. You must be scared of G Squad because you know G Squad will eat your butt up. Go pick on somebody that's not afraid of you because she ain't. I heard she told you off and you ain't done nothing. You scared. Okay? And my money's on G Squad. He's the new kid on the block. But you go pick on somebody that's their child is sick in the hospital fighting for his life. So you're gonna go pick on somebody that's vulnerable. Go pick on somebody that's not that you can't mess with. She's got you ain't gonna mess with her. And my money's on G Squad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're gonna end it with this picture right here. This lady right here, right here. Stormy still the danger of patronizing Canby Beauty brand. She used intimidation and threats, and that's I ain't gonna say allegedly when it comes to me, because I experienced intimidation and threat firsthand, and God knows I'm glad that I didn't put that money in that woman's hand. Mm-hmm. Everybody would, if she wasn't gonna get them no products, they would have said that I took their money and ran off with their money. God knows it ended up being a blessing. I never thought about it until just now. Ended up being a blessing. That woman took my money and when nobody got nothing. Low down tail. And Queen Sheiva, we all got your back. We all got your back, Queen Sheiva.
We all got your back, Queen Sheiva. We love you.
Yeah.
And if you talk with your girl, we got your back too. We love you.
And if you need my video, if you need my video where she was threatening me to show that is a practice of hers, threatening women, put men's in front to threaten women when it comes to her business. If she don't like what you say about her business, she always gonna put some man in front of some woman's face to threaten them and intimidate them. Cause she had that. Y'all see how big Courtney is?
You're right.
And then his boy, and then this man, he had another man with her, and then a dog.
Mm-hmm. And now,
yeah, that intimidating. And then she told me she was gonna powwow me. Girl, please. You Queen Sheiva ain't gonna go nowhere. She gonna fight back. Okay, good night, y'all. Good night. I mean, I'm gonna get out here. It's Stormy.
Yeah, this lunchtime. It's time for everybody to go have lunch.
Yeah, it's storming, It's
Yeah,
storming over here. I just heard some thunder and seen some lightning.
yeah,
And
we
yeah.
had it last night and woke up with it this morning. It's been
Mhm.
bad.
Okay, you guys, thank y'all for the cash app. Somebody gave me $10 cash app. I don't know who that was. Thank everybody for being here. And thank you, Pinky, for being a co-host for me.
You're welcome. You are welcome. Bye bye, everybody. Love you guys.
Yeah, let me see what she said. She said that old click clocking mouth is scared to box with tea talk because she's not one to bread out. Yeah, Wanda can't even hardly move talking about fighting somebody. I saw her trying to dance. She couldn't even squat. How's she gonna be trying to fight somebody? Yeah. Oh yeah, I just want to say one thing to you, Marcella. You sit up and you bully people. Then you go on everybody's platform and want them to feel sorry for you. But what did I do to you for you to turn around? Let me get Queen off of here. Y'all, let me tell you, she struck my channel. My channel is struck. She turned around and bullied and talked about, I'm talking about Marcella. I have no problem with Marcella. I never talked about her, never said nothing bad about that woman. And then it just shocked me because I don't have a problem with this girl. She turned around and laughed about my dead auntie. She do the same thing Wanda doing, making fun of a T-Talk girl, T-Talk six son. Well, this girl, she turned around and laughed and joked about my dead auntie. And then when I try to educate her on, those people, our ancestors that had perished beneath the water, whether it be through the slave trade or whether it was on the Titanic or whether it's out there Lake Lanier, we have families, our ancestors that buried under the water, and that's what you were making fun of. Turn around and struck my channel when I still went nasty to her when I was trying to educate her. I was still not nasty. And then for you to go around and say that people are picking with you. My God, why would you pick with me why would you pick with me? And then you say that people are doing that to you. I don't get it, Pinky. Okay, I think
I
Pinky.
don't get it either. I'm here.
Okay, yeah, I don't get why she did me like that. Just struck my channel. I ain't never had no strike. And demonetized me over something you did. You bullied me. You laughed at my dead auntie. I never said nothing bad. Never said nothing bad about you. Nothing. And yeah, as a matter of fact, I keep telling you, I didn't have no problem with you. I don't know why you got a problem with me. But that's okay. You can't undo what the ancestors gonna do. You and your generations to come, those ancestors are going to visit you. I don't care how many Bible scripture you read, God not hearing what you saying, because ain't nothing about you is of God. And I'm gone, Pinky.
Okay. Love you. Love